Hello 여러분, this is Sim from 국내파 영어회화. And one of the viewers left a comment saying 영어 실력 향상 추이도 한번 들어보고 싶어요. And I thought to myself, why didn't I already make a video about it? Thank you for giving me a great video prompt. And to respond to this request, in today's video, I'm gonna walk you through 3 stages that help me improve my speaking skills. Stage 1 is I was just like you stage. Back in high school, I studied hard enough to get the first grade on Suneung, the university entrance exam in Korea. But speaking was totally another story. When I was in the army about 10 years ago, I was standing guard with my subordinate, and at some point I felt bored, so I asked him, 뭐뭐를 영어로 어떻게 말해? 를 영어로 어떻게 말해? Because he studied in Canada before getting enlisted in the army, yes, I had no clue about how to say, how can I say 땡 땡 땡 in English. Let's move on to stage 2. In this stage, I was committed to speaking English for the first time in my life. It was about 6 years ago when I began to practice speaking English, and with a big ambition and adventurous spirit, I filled 13 of 16 credits with only English classes. I started from scratch with absolutely nothing prepared. For this semester, I reached about 30% of the current speaking level. Then, what did I do during these 5 to 6 months? First of all, I listened to English a lot because I had to keep up with what professors and students were saying in English. And at the same time, I read a lot too because probably I guess I could have not caught up with any English class if I hadn't previewed every single textbook in advance before going to class. It might be contrary to what you expect and it might contradict what you believe, but simply listening a lot and reading a lot English, I can speak it from my personal experience, barely contributes to improving speaking skills. What made a real difference was writing. At that time, I had to write much in English for English presentations, discussions, essays, reports, and exams as well, which all of the classes required. Although I read English a lot when I studied for Suneung, but it was actually my first time to read and then write English based on what I read. After passing through this semester, I find myself being able to express about 30% of what I had in my mind, only at a slow rate. Moving on to stage 3, when I saw a dramatic improvement on my speaking skills. I filled most of my school schedule with English classes as well, once again for the upcoming semester. And as I put much more time and effort into English, especially writing, I started to put some keywords instead of full sentences when I was writing in English because I got used to more and more English words, English sentences, English expressions. Furthermore, I could improvise. I could speak spontaneously some English sentences on the spot as I had wrote those sentences already in the past through writing. As a result, with the same amount of time, I could speak and write much more than in the past. In other words, the rate I studied, the rate I learned English was getting accelerated. And actually, this is very reason why you should not stop in the middle. Otherwise, you couldn't really enjoy this acceleration effect. During this semester, what I took on additionally was English debating, and I felt my fluency got improved exponentially. But don't take it in the wrong way. I'm not saying English debating is a panacea. There's no such thing as a one-size-fits-all ultimate solution. In a way, debating just gave me an opportunity to intensively practice what I had written before in the past. So the writing was a precondition. And if I not written in English a lot before, then I could have not debated well and debated intensively, because no writing means I've not practiced any sentence in advance. As with everything else, you'd never expect to do well, actually anything, including speaking English, without practicing a lot in advance. That's why practice is really important. The reason debating worked so effectively for me was because I had prepared already many sentences, numerous English sentences through writing before. As a matter of fact, it doesn't have to be English debating. It could be anything as long as you can practice speaking English intensively while writing English a lot. At the end of stage 3, I could speak almost anything in English at an average rate, if not fast. Of course, I couldn't speak English as fully and effortlessly as I did in Korea, but at least I had no problem in English communication. The fact that I worked for international company Bosch for 6 months already proved it. I think my English was even greater at that time than now, because I barely come across a situation where I have to speak in English after graduating college. I still have many things to talk about stage 1 to 3, but it will be another long video. But if you want to dive deeper into that, please check out the secret ebook in the description box. It was such a smooth marketing, wasn't it? Okay, that's it for today. I hope you found this video very helpful and fun as well, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.